There's literally no one in this place. No one. This mall is completely dead. This pandemic is forcing dead malls. It is literally a factory making them. There is no one here. Look at this view. Only one person. There's the cleaning. There's a bunch of cleaning ladies. They're all cleaning stuff, but there's no one to shop. And when the people are here to shop, there's nothing to shop for. Look at this. No one's here. And the stores that are open, there's only a few of them, like this place, Vision Works. Who goes shops at Vision Works? There's no long line of people shopping at Vision Works. Look at this. Only a cleaning lady. The cleaning lady is more popular around here than the customers. Look at this, closed. And they're saying they're going to be opening in April 1st. I doubt it, because the disease is just being explored and there's no cure for it yet. So to say opening up at April 1st is kind of premature, especially since we don't know how this is going to affect people. Look at this. There's no one here. It's completely empty. And this is not happening here. This is happening across America. These businesses, they need to make money. But right now, they're sitting furlough. I mean, no one is coming in them. They still have to pay their bills. And the workers themselves that used to work here, they have no job now. Look at this, empty. Closed. The mannequins themselves are the only thing that's populating this place. But the funny and the more sad thing about this is I just showed you all those stores are closed, yet people are still here. They're shopping for what? There's nothing here. The stores are all closed down. Look. JCPenney's, Sprint, all of these stores are closed. And even if they're open, there's nobody to shop in the store. So it's pointless to even turn on the lights. They were saying at a quick side point about the airlines. They said that since nobody's flying and they just put a ban on people leaving the country, they said that they should just cover up all the airplanes on the tarp and let them sit until everything is cured, so they'll save money. It probably sounds like a good idea to me. Here, look at, people are opening. Some of them are opening, but they can't. There's nobody here. Look at this. What are they doing? Nothing. They're standing around doing nothing. They look like zombies. I'm sorry to say, they look like they don't know what to do. T-Mobile, closed. They just sent me a text. They said they don't know when they're going to open. Look at this. All closed. Closed down. This is it. Look at this. Are you seeing this? On my last video, I said April. I got that wrong. My first video, I said April. It's not April. This is March. I'm not sure the exact date because I didn't look, but it's around the 18th or the 19th of March, not April. I messed up on that one. But this is March. And they're scared right now because they're starting to test and they believe the number of people who have contracted this virus is going to skyrocket. Look at this. All these stores are closed. Just to let you know, this mall, look at this. I always wanted to see how dead malls got started, but this is how they get started. I think that's funny. You have all the couches facing each other, and there's no one on them. We're not going to have it. I love this. Look at this. No one here. There's only one lady out of all these places. I have never seen anything like this. It's completely. Do you know the overhead to run a mall is astronomical? And the fact is that the mall is like this, and they're starting to ramp up in New York and other big cities, telling the people that almost a mandatory to lock themselves in the house. That means now they're basically forced to stay in the home. These businesses are just going to collect dust. Nobody's going to want to buy a Victoria's Secret bra when they are basically locked up in their house, scared to death. And that's the climate we're living in right now. This is one of those moments in history that has to be logged. We have, of course, before the pandemic, and then we have March after the pandemic. This is where we're living after. This is one of those moments where you're going to see it on calendars. You're going to see it through history, something that changed the world. This is why it has to be documented. And as many people who can document this as possible, because the children of the future will not believe this is what we went through. This is one of those moments where you say, how was it? And this is how it is. Look at this. Interesting, isn't it? No one. Shadows and darkness. It also shows that people make the mall alive. If you don't have that energy, the mall takes on a different characteristics. It does. I don't mind it because I love malls in a sense of it. They're like palaces to me. But the TVs are off. There's no one here. No one. And before, a lot of these big retailers were having trouble already. They were having trouble competing with the Amazons and a lot of the online stores. This just compounded it. It made it far worse. I don't think any of these big retailers might last because they can't without a bailout. There's no one here. They can't even take the chance of having people here because